Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new, this may be your first time joining me on my channel, coming across one of my videos, which means you're probably not yet subscribed. Welcome, my name is Tyler with an O, and for those of you who are already subscribed, already my people, and are just returning yet again for another video, welcome on back. Let's go ahead and get into it. I think I might have gotten this lighting situation figured out. Like I told you guys before, like I kind of have a problem with the natural lighting because it always causes shadows, which is what I was doing in the last video, but I think I may have found a solution to that because I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Oh, and if you guys didn't, if you guys didn't notice, I started on my little gallery wall up there, and I'm sure I'm gonna do a vlog in the near future, kind of going more into depth on that, how I did it, and what is actually up there. But yeah, y'all, so in today's video, I guess I kind of just wanted to maybe do like a little bit of an update or whatever about, like, you know, how things have been and like this whole living situation, you know, how is it living with two girls and everything like that. Everything's great. Like, I don't know, I don't really feel like, and I'm not gonna bring that foundation, as you guys see, I didn't even shave, so I'm not even gonna bring the foundation down to the neck. But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, everything's been really great so far. I'm really enjoying our living situation. I'm really enjoying our living space. You know, it's starting to feel a lot more comfortable and a lot less new and a lot more, you know, at home, which is kind of what we've all just been waiting for, I guess, like moving in. Of course, like for me, it's a little bit more comfortable. I already lived on this side of town and everything. So for me, it's not like that big of a stretch. I know for them, it's like a little bit different, but so far it's cool. One thing that does suck about like where we live at right now is like the parking situation. I think that's probably been our biggest kind of like thumbs down. Basically, parking isn't like, you know, given to us with our apartment or whatever, so we have to like, you know, pay for a parking spot, which isn't a problem, but it's so like limited, I guess you can say. Technically, like right now we're on a waiting list to get a parking spot that's going to be like near our building, and then once that opens up, I guess once somebody like moves out or whatever, then we'll be able to get a parking spot. But until then, I mean, there's still like open parking, like near, but that is very, very limited. So like there's sometimes if we go out like late at night or whatever, we come back and there's no spot and we're just kind of like SOL. But I mean, for the most part, it's been okay. In the event that there isn't a spot when we return, then we can park somewhere. It's just like far away from our building, and we have to do a little hike. But like I said, if it's late at night, then it's not too hot outside, so that's okay. Usually during the day, we don't have a problem with that. So yeah, I think that's kind of been like the biggest thing. But it was funny because like when we were telling, you know, people and our friends and stuff that we were gonna like move in together, a lot of people are just like, oh, I wonder how that's gonna work, and like, you know, oh my god, like, have you ever lived with women before, and all that other stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, obviously we're still early on, like we haven't even had our first fight. I'm just kidding. I don't think that we are going to have any type of argument about anything. I don't know. It's just like we're also like independent in our own way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we all do our own thing. We all, you know, just, I don't know. It's more so like this move kind of just made it convenient for when we want to share a space with each other and when we want to bond and, you know, have activities and eat together and all of that. It gives us the ability to do so, but we're not the type of people where it's like, oh my god, like I can't get away from you. Like we're not glued to each other like that. Like if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so it's been working out so far. We all kind of have the same sense of like values when it comes to cleanliness and just the whole nice and peaceful atmosphere of the home. Like we're all like-minded when it comes to that, so that hasn't been any problem whatsoever, and I don't foresee it being one. Honestly, I just really don't foresee us having any issues. I just feel like we're mature individuals, and it's just like even if there is a problem, we know how to communicate. And if there's a problem, I don't foresee the problem getting to any point where it cannot be fixed. But I guess time will tell. One of the things like I was low-key like in the back of my mind concerned about was like the whole sharing of the bathroom, because we have a 3-bedroom 2-bathroom apartment, so which means like I will have to share a bathroom with one of them. The person I am sharing a bathroom with is Alima, and the only reason I was worried was just because I felt like the problem would kind of be with me, because from living by myself, the bathroom has become one of those areas that I've just grown to be very particular about. It's one of those things like I kind of like it a certain way, and a lot of that has to do with just like sanitation and cleanliness. It's hard for me, like I'm one of those people, and tell me if you guys are like this too, but like it's hard for me to like go to someone else's house, and like I hate spending the night at places and like having to shower in somebody else's shower, and like even changing in somebody else's bathroom, like sitting my clothes like on the counter, but like the counter's wet or if it's dirty, you know, not everybody will have like paper towels and stuff in there to like clean down the counter with, or you know what I'm saying? Or like if you, okay, do I sit my clothes on the edge of the counter? Do I sit it on like the toilet seat? But then the toilet seat, that's kind of nasty. Like I've gotten to the point where like I'll like shove my towels, like shove my clothes, like I'll fold it and kind of shove it in between the towel rack and the wall, just because like I feel that uncomfortable in somebody else's space. And it doesn't even have to mean like their house is dirty or whatever, but it's just like, you know, like stuff go when you brush your teeth, you know, toothpaste and spit splatters places, and you know, people are plucking stuff and scratching stuff and picking stuff, and it's just around. And so I wouldn't by any means consider myself like a, you know, germaphobe or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the bathroom is a very personal and intimate space to people, and with that being said, everybody isn't always considerate of like guests and other people using their bathrooms, so they don't necessarily do what they have to do to make sure that it is inviting to the guest, you know. As far as like the status right now, and of course more vlogs are gonna come so you guys can like see and everything, but as far as like the status of the home in terms of like our decor and everything like that, everything is for the most part done. Like I would say if I had to put it into a percentage, it's just we're what, I think 90% done. If shoot, maybe even like 93% done. The only stuff I would say is like unfinished would just be like, you know, final decor and little stuff like but we'll take like group trips. Like we wanted to go to Target the other night, and we all went there, and you know, just finding little stuff for the house, whether it be like, you know, extra cups, or we went there like, you know, looking for a dish rack or stuff like that. But we're not in need of anything at the moment. Like everything is what it is. We all came here, as you guys seen in the vlog, with a lot of stuff of our own, so we're pretty much prepared for any situation, and we have everything that we need because of course we lived lives before this, so it's not really a big deal. It's funny because like where I'm filming right now, like because I use the lighting from outside, obviously my blinds and my window is open, and then my window is right across from other people's like balconies, and we have these neighbors who they don't smoke in their house, they only go outside to smoke. So because like I'm in front of my window and I have my artificial light shining on me, it's like it's clear as day. Like I could literally look at this man's face, and like he's on the phone right now, but I know like he sees me and I see him, and it's like one of those awkward situations where it's just like, should I wave? Like, oh, maybe he just thought I waved at him. Okay, this is really awkward. I'm just gonna pretend that that didn't just happen. I'm not gonna lie though, like this move and everything, like it was like a lot of fun and a lot of excitement and all of that. So like low key, I still feel like I'm in like this state of like vacation, where it's like, okay Tyler, like today or yesterday was the first day like going back to the gym, because it's just like, you know, I've just been sitting around, you know, like still on this whole move thing, and it's just like, okay, but life is still going on. Like, you know, you're not getting any more fit or any more toned, you know. It's just like weird, like after like a big thing in your life. And this is like funny, and it's funny because that's the thing that like kind of knocked me off my fitness thing before, like big time. Like obviously I've like fallen off, because I feel like this is probably like my third time mentioning me going to the gym on this channel or whatever. But like I used to go to the gym like really heavy a few years ago, because I actually worked at one, so I was able to go like all the time, like literally every night when I would close, I would be able to close, and then I'd have the whole gym to myself, so I would just go every day after work. and it was awesome. Like, I was so fit, and I think I gained like 15 pounds at that time of like muscle, and I was so toned and everything, and that was just like the best. And so like right now, that's low-key like where I'm trying to get my body to go back to. But with that being said, that all stopped because I moved, and then also stopped working at that same job. But it was just like the whole like being in a new environment and being excited about like, you know, decorating and coming home to your new house and all of that. Like you kind of just like get out of the normal swing of things, and you let stuff start to slip and fall. But that is something that me and my roommates were talking about before we moved. We said we were going to kind of have like a little accountability type of game, challenge, bet, wager type thing. And we were actually going to make a jar. So we were going to try to like set a schedule for ourselves, or set like a number of days a week that we intended to go to the gym. And so any of the days that you were scheduled to go to the gym, if you don't go, then you have to put $5 in the jar or whatever. And so, I mean, like at first, like when Alima had said $5, I was just like, okay, $5 is like a bit much. But her response was like kind of funny and kind of true. She was like, okay, well, if you don't want to, you know, put up $5, then you better take your ass to the gym. And it's just like, you're right. Like, you're absolutely right. So at the end of every month, like whoever went more days gets the jar. But then I was thinking like, you know what, no, let's not do whoever went more, because I can just like, you know, see, you know, how many that they went and be like, okay, I only have to go this many days, and I can still skip out on days. So I was like, no, it's whoever went all of their days gets the jar. So that way, like, if nobody ended up going all of their days, then the jar just rolls over to the next month, and then whoever wins that one's gonna win an even bigger prize for, you know, completing all of their days. So that's something that I am actually kind of looking forward to doing, just because it's easier to be accountable when you have other people to be accountable with, you know, or I don't want to say accountable for you, because you should be accountable for yourself, but it's like nice to have, you know, a witness to it all. What is this nose contour giving? I don't exactly know yet. Oh, she's contoured down. So I know like I'm late. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm late, because I was like, you know, witnessing it while it was happening and, you know, all of that, but I'm late like talking about it. Young Miami and her friend Santana on the beat or whatever, that's like, I guess he does makeup, so that's his like makeup handle or whatever. They are hilarious. Like, they are so funny. They basically, okay, so if you don't know, or if you haven't seen or heard about it or whatever, so Young Miami from the City Girls, aka Carisha Please, they'll get on like live on Instagram, and then they'll be talking to each other, but they have that type of friendship where like they low-key just like, they be roasting the hell out of each other, and it is hilarious. Like, it's so funny. And like when I first seen it, I was just like, oh my god, like who is this boy that she is going in on? Like, she is roasting him, are they like for real? And he was like going back at it with her, and I was just like, oh my god, like what is happening? But, and so I thought like it was like for real, and I was just like, oh my god, like I could already see the headlines now about Young Miami roasting her fan or whatever. But turns out like, I guess they're friends, like they go like way back, I guess. Of course, like they have like that real strong like Miami accent. I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but it's funny. So I just say that to say like, if you guys want some entertainment, definitely like you can find them on here, because I'll watch like the whole live recording on YouTube. People have like uploaded it onto YouTube. But if you guys need some entertainment, definitely look it up. Just look up Young Miami Instagram Live or whatever, or Santana Instagram Live, and some of them be like an hour long, and they are so funny. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that shit is hilarious. But yeah, so the bass is down. I am really beat for 4 funerals right now. Like, I am beat to the back door. But yeah, today's video was intended to be a little bit more on the chill side. You know, I wasn't really like, you know, as up there and crazy and everything as I normally am. I just wanted to be like, you know, a little mellow, a little chill, and sit here and relax and get beat. This looks really good. on camera, because in person I am caked down. Thank you guys for watching today's video and joining me once again. Comment down below on what you would like to see here on this channel. More importantly, make sure that you are subscribed and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Forgot to tell you, you thought I forgot. And I will catch you guys all on my next video. Peace. Carisha, please. I quote those live streams like at least 10 times a day. Why your voice so little but you so big? I don't like that. She said, what's big, sweetie? My Chanel bag. Oh yeah, y'all. Use condom sense. I am a walking billboard.